You're watching Surviving in Alabama.
Welcome back to Surviving Alabama, guys. Today, I'm going to start on this. I ain't going to finish it today because I got to put a spigot on a barrel and I got to paint it and all this kind of stuff. But I think I am going to try to get this gutter. See, I bought this gutter today, earlier. And then when I got home, it stormed. So that's it. So I got brown. I was going to get white, but I was like, it may stick out and it may look dirty after a while, because it is out there with chickens. So we'll see. But that's it. Let's go. By the way, if you hadn't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, doing all kinds of stuff. So subscribe it, like it, share it with your friends, all the things. Let's get to it. Before I get started on this gutter, I got to load up the bush hog because I got to take it down to my son so he can use it to bush hog the dove field. So let me do that. And I went over and held that gutter up and it sticks kind of out a little bit. Just not sure if I need to cut some off of it. Okay, so my chicken coop is 8 foot wide. So this gutter is 10 foot long. So, and then I've got a downspout. It's going to stick out another probably 8 or 10 inches or so. So this is what I think I need to do is I need to saw a foot off of it. That way it'll be 9 foot and it'll stick out a little bit. And then the gutter spout will stick out another little bit too. And then that'll leave room. So when the drain comes down, it'll go right into the barrel. And I'll just put the barrel on bricks underneath. And I think that's going to work. So we're going to saw a foot off of it. So let's find a foot. And then we'll make a mark. If I can see it. There it is. All right, see that right there? That's my mark. That's called a crow's foot, by the way. You go, put your pencil on the mark, go one way, put your pencil back on the mark and go the other way. It's called a crow's foot. It gives you the exact point. So now I use my speed square and I put it on the mark and then I drew a line with the pencil. So there's my mark. I think I need to mark it again. All right, there we go. So I put the jigsaw on it and cut it off. I did. But then because it's so flimsy, it's so thin, the edges were jagged because it was jumping around a little bit. So I just trimmed off just a little bit. But it made it smooth with the 10 snips, which that's what I should have done first. But anyway, all right, here we go. So just in case you're wondering how much this gutter cost, okay. I bought the gutter, a downspout, and 2 caps. So 1 cap for either end of it. And that's gonna give me a 1 gutter system. And all of that was $27. So I know it's not that expensive, but you know, it ain't been that long ago that it was probably half that. So in fact, I think you could get a stick of gutter for like $7 or $8, not too terribly long though. 3 years to be exact. So anyway, but $27, that got it all. So this is what the downspout looks like. And so I have to cap one end, and then the other end will go on the gutter itself. And then it'll go and rush. It'll rush against the thing, hit the cap, but the cap will hold it so it goes down the downspout. And so that's the cap for that. And this is the cap for the other side, so it holds the water and it just don't leak, and it channels where I want it to go. So I have to put this on there. So I gotta squeeze it up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to fit that on there, and then I'll come back to it. All right, I put the cap on it. That's what it looks like right there from the outside. On the inside, I didn't have any little small self-tapping screws. I used to have some, but I have since ran out and forgot to get some more. But anyway, what I did was I stuck it up on there real good, and then I got some liquid nails, which I don't know that that's gonna work, but it might. It might stiffen up with that liquid nail. So I put the liquid nail all up in the crease right there, and I'm gonna let that set. So now I'm gonna do the other side with the downspout, and I'm gonna put some liquid nails around it, and I'm just gonna let it set overnight, and then we'll just come back to it day after tomorrow, I think. So this is the downspout right here. What it does is you wanna come over like that and then clip it up into place. And then I would put a screw in it. I may see what I can find around here, but I'll probably have to put a screw in that. So we're gonna clip it in place. All right, so that's what it's gonna look like right there. So I got it clipped in place, and then so I want to put a screw right here and squeeze those up together, and I think it'll stay. I'm gonna put a little liquid nails in here. So I'm gonna run it like so. So that's the bead I put. So now when I clip it together, it should seal it up. All right, let's try it. All right, so that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like underneath. I'm just gonna smooth that. Okay, so that's what it looks like so. And then that's what it looks like on the inside. See that right there? See, I've gooped it up a little bit, probably a little bit too much, but I pushed up in the seams, and then I had a seam under that already, so And then you see how I run the screws to the inside and the glue on the inside? Now, I'm no gutter expert. I'm not. But I do know enough to I can tell you this. If you ever do anything with gutters or stuff that's going to be seen, you always, if you're going to put glue or screws to whatever you're doing that doesn't look good, always do it to the inside because you can't see it. All right, so that's it right there. I got one edge on it down there, the downspout. The flat edge, that's the flat edge right there. That's the side that goes up against the building. And there's the cap right there. Now, I'm gonna put some liquid nails around the inside of that cap. And if I can find another screw, I'll put a screw on that. And I think we're gonna let it sit overnight. Okay, put the cap on it, see? And I did put a screw there and a screw there, and that doesn't look terrible. That's what it looks like right there. That's not terrible. But then I gooped it up on the inside so it won't leak. So I'm gonna probably have to goop a little more on there, but that's it. Now we'll just wait till Thursday. I'm gonna cut this video short because you see I'm busy, and I'll get back with y'all tomorrow and see if we can't finish up some of this project. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here, right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless.